Hey, what up, everybody? It's your man King Real, joined once again by my guy Jmoney. What's up, Jay?
What's up, y'all? It's Jmoney, man. Y'all know what it is. Jmoney is money. We ready to get it again. You know what I'm saying? It's only 3 games on the card, but we still going, you know what I'm saying, do what we can.
Man, ready to get it again, man. Yesterday I had my ass handed to me, bro. It was crazy yesterday. Man, I mean, what 6 dogs, one outright yesterday. I watched Philadelphia with a nice lead in the fourth quarter. Let the Magic go on a 21-0 run. We watched fucking the Mavs just demolish the Jazz by, you say, 50 points, bro. You watch the Pelicans struggle against the Timberwolves, so you would think wouldn't be the Timberwolves right now, especially with Butler just going sit back. We watched the Celtics yesterday, bro, who barely been able to shoot the basketball, bro, cover a high spread yesterday, bro. What's going on in the NBA, Jmoney?
Right, yeah. I mean, I don't want to talk about it too much because I mean, yesterday was yesterday. We're gonna stretch it out, but I don't want to talk about the wins too much because I know, you know what I'm saying, a few of them we was on the other side of, but Orlando did get it done. For some reason, I had a strong feeling that Philly was gonna struggle that first game with Jimmy Butler. I mean, it pretty much happened. You only got one basketball that you playing out there with. You got 3 superstars. They got to figure out how to spread the ball and pretty much how to score it, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to crunch time. So Ben Simmons isn't really used to not having the ball in his hands so much. So I had a feeling that was going to hurt them the first game. I'm not sure about the second, but I knew it would the first game. I had the Wizards minus 12. That one was pretty much a wire-to-wire cover pretty much ever since the first quarter. It was on them the whole game. Boston pretty much just turned it. They turned it up in the second quarter. You know what I'm saying? 32-11. I had them on first quarter minus 4.5. They pretty much was losing by 5 after the first quarter. Then they just took off on them after that. So I don't know what happened. The Heat ended up getting it done for us. Memphis ended up pulling it off. I don't know how in the hell they beat the Bucks as 10-point underdogs in. They beat them in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So then you got Detroit winning against Toronto in Toronto. It was a crazy day yesterday, man. Minnesota ended up beating the Pelicans. I told y'all watch out for that game, man. It was some. I couldn't trust the Pelicans off that big win, and I mean they came out flat. They almost came back. Minnesota let them come back from down like 20, but Minnesota ended up getting it done. Then the Mavs, man, I can't explain that. They beat the Jazz by 50, held the Jazz to 6-8 points. I don't really have anything else to say about that. I mean, I live in Dallas. They're shocked the hell out of me. I bet you they couldn't do that twice. The next time they play the Jazz, they gonna remember that.
Yeah, bro, that crazy win right there. That's when I finally just laid it down, bro. I was just like, I just shook my head. Y'all, she didn't let me look at me and say shit back. She looked at me, she glanced at me and rolled over like, yeah. I guess it was a motherfucker yesterday, bro. That was crazy. And that Raptor shit, I mean, I take awful responsibility for that Raptors bet yesterday. You know what I mean? I didn't know Serge wasn't playing. That was a late scratch. And that was all part of my cap. And the way I capped the game, I capped him in the ball game. I didn't cap him for him to be out at all. Wasn't no signs he wasn't playing yesterday until the game got ready to play. And then boom, he's not in the game. So that was just, you know what I mean, some spur of the moment shit. But that 76ers, you did call the Magic, bro. I give you much respect on that game. I'm just surprised, though, no matter how it is with Butler coming over there. You guys got a nice 16-point lead in the fourth quarter. You let another team like the Magic come on a 21-0 run. That's embarrassing, bro. I don't understand that. I mean, that's like an effort. That's like a defense. That's nothing. I mean, B down there. I mean, what's going on? That was incredible.
Yeah, well, one of the main reasons why I was betting against the Sixers in that game, it wasn't necessarily that they got Butler, but I mean, we had to remember they had just had pretty much 2 tough road games. They were on a nice little road trip. So, I mean, yeah, Butler was fresh and he was there. That's all nice, but no one was really talking about that. The 76ers hadn't been really good on the road all year, and they were pretty much on a nice little lengthy road trip. They were ready to get back to the house. So, I mean, their first game in Philly at home, it could be a totally different story. You know what I'm saying? The crowd will be hyped and everything. But his first game on the road, I feel like Orlando was going to come out with a chip on their shoulder, and they were playing well. Philly on a nice little road trip. They weren't so good on the road. You know what I'm saying? Chemistry issues, all that. It didn't surprise me. I mean, like you say, they were up in this second half. I didn't know what happened, to be honest with you, bro. I couldn't even look at the score anymore. Then I looked back at it. They were up 96-92. And I was like, damn, I didn't know that was going to happen, bro. The 76ers were up by at least 10 points in the fourth quarter. So, but I guess the Magic just wanted it more. But it really did look like that the 76ers just ran out of gas at the end of that game. And I pretty much knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, that was bro. Damn, did I just witness that? Did that just really just happened take place? But it did though, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like you said, yesterday was yesterday, but man, like I said, 6 dogs won yesterday, man. That was some shocking shit. You on some of these games that's getting ready to start up in a minute, these college games or these football games?
Yeah, I got some games starting tonight. If y'all follow me on Twitter, at Jmoney is money. I even got it on the poster right here if y'all can see it. I tweeted out, I'm on North Texas. I told Real about this last night. I told him 2 games that I was on. If he wanted to, you know what I'm saying, me and him, we partners. So I let him know if I'm on something already. I've been eyeing this game already since last week. So, I mean, with college football, I'm real big on spots, man. You got North Texas here. I remember this game from last year because the FAU bust their ass like 69-14 in North Texas and in Denton. And so I was in them the second game. It was like a quick turnaround. They had played 2 weeks later, and FAU was at North Texas again, and then they blew them out again. You know what I'm saying? Which they had Jeff Driscoll then. He's not there anymore, man. I'm telling you, but you still got the same quarterback for North Texas, same coach, most of the same players. I know FAU still got the good running back Singletary, but I don't think it's gonna matter tonight. But I'm on UNT. I hope y'all rooting for me. Y'all can ride with me, but I'm on this one pretty big, man. I need North Texas tonight. I got them at -3. I would still endorse it at -4, man. It could be -6, and I would still endorse it because I feel like they're gonna win by a touchdown or more. I'm on a few college games too. But I'll get to that.
Like,
I'll get to that a little bit.
Over in that game, I was looking at the over in the North Texas game. I mean, I'm probably gonna join you tonight. I wasn't gonna bet anything tonight. I wasn't gonna lie. I was gonna take the night off after yesterday's ass kicking I took. You know what I mean? I was gonna take the night off. And my man Dave LA, you know what I mean, hit me on the phone. We had a nice little heart-to-heart, man-to-man, gambler-to-gambler, brother-to-brother conversation. And he talked me, man, get back on my saddle. You know what I mean? Write this motherfucker out. You know what I mean? Shit, we go through it. But what you think about that over in that game, though, the North Texas FAU game?
Yeah, if I was to play a total, it would be the over. I know it's pretty cold here in Dallas, which it was pretty cold earlier, but it's around like 50 something now. It's not too bad as it was. So originally I thought it was gonna be freezing cold, but it's actually not that bad now. I know Denton is just like 30 minutes away from me. If actually the weather wasn't so bad, I'd be going to this game. But if I had to make a play on the total, it would have to be the over because FAU run like a fast-paced offense. They're gonna be trying to run a hurry-up offense, but I think North Texas is the play tonight, man. They're gonna be pissed off them 2 losses. I'm talking about they weren't close either. Both of them were at home, and the main reason FAU was rolling last year. They hadn't been so good this year. I mean, I know they just beat FIU, and then they beat I think it was like Western Kentucky or somebody else. It was somebody a cupcake, but the FIU was a little impressive. But they're not going to come in here in North Texas and blow them out again. I think North Texas, if anything, will blow them out, and they will probably run up the score too, bro. So that over is a good play.
He said the under is 10 old North Texas games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is. Look, North Texas is trying to break the streak. Like they would make history tonight. If this game goes under, they would be the first team in college football, I think college football history, to not have a game go over all season. So I read about that earlier. It would make history, in which that's almost another reason why I don't think it will go under, because every single game has. And I'm telling you, if UNT offense is rolling tonight, which I think it will, they're going to score every wheel they can against FAU, because FAU ran it up against them last year. So they're going to try to blow the shit out of it. I'm telling you. And you know FAU going to put up a few points. I know they went under every single game. The books probably know that, man. I'm telling you. Like, they don't let that type of stuff get broadcast, and then they end up getting beat on it. You know what I'm saying? This game probably goes over.
For sure. Well, let's welcome in the chat, man. Real quick in here. What's up, Ron Lofton, Damon, KG, Jay? Yeah, Jay, you were right. You told me Mavs was gonna win, brother, but I didn't expect the Mavs to win by 50 fucking points. I mean, I wish somebody would show me a ticket or show me their tickets where they had all those dogs. At least show me 3 of those dogs last night, pre-bet that you got it, bro. And I'm telling you, I'm calling you the man on YouTube. I'll tweet it out, you the man. 3 straight dogs to win like that, bro. I mean, if you cap that shit, man, you amazing. Now you just one hell of a risk taker, because I didn't see that shit going the way it went last night. But man, bravo. What's up, Teddy B? Crypto King, Red Girl, what's happening, everybody? Teddy B said that total's too high too. Hey, you said you want some college games as well tonight before we start jumping into this NBA? You want some college?
Yeah, I'm on a few college games. I give y'all. Most of them started already, so I mean those don't really matter. I probably look at maybe the second half for some of y'all. Hit me up on Twitter, but some that's starting here in about an hour, or they're starting at 8 my time. I'm on Oregon -4. I'm on Denver. minus 4.5. It's at 5 now. I was taking a look at Fresno State in the under. I didn't take Fresno State yet, but I know I'm already on the under. I took Pacific, and then it was one more. I think the other one already started. Yeah, I was on Ohio State. That one already started.
Yeah, I'm only game at Davidson. I couldn't get Lincoln like I wanted to on my app. It wasn't popping up for me, so I didn't grab them. But like you said, Oregon, I may tell you on that Oregon play tonight. I mean, that sounds good. I was looking at that too, so I may jumping on it. I didn't cap it fully, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna hop on it and in a probably telling you on that shit after we get off of here. Actually, that Oregon game started at what? Yeah, it started 6:15. So yeah, I'm good. I still got some time to look at it and go through it. But yeah, bro, let's jump into this first game of the day, man. Plus some of this drama too that's going on over there in Golden State, man. Golden State versus the Rockets tonight, man. Well, let me hear your first thoughts on this game.
Yeah, my first thoughts. To be honest with you, the line was kind of surprising. This is an iffy game, bro. I mean, usually I would have a bet on this game, or I could probably force a bet. I do know the side that I think will win. Probably surprise some people. It shouldn't, but surprise some people. But I'm not sold on Houston, man. I'm not. I'm just not. I don't know why the hell this line has went up to 4. I know Golden State's having issues and all that, but you never know, bro. They could light a fire under them. It doesn't take much for Golden State to get fired up. You know what I'm saying? I know they're missing Curry, and so and I know this is a playoff revenge. This is the reason why I can't bet Golden State, because obviously they beat Houston, which Houston should have beat them if Chris Paul didn't get hurt. He's playing tonight. You know what I'm saying? So it would be hard for me to take Golden State. If I had to play on the game, I would have to take Golden State money line, just for the simple fact I don't think Houston's playing good right now. I know they took our money when we bet Denver, but I'm not super high on them right now. I mean, Denver was in a funk. They weren't that good. We thought Denver was going to give Houston a loss. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Golden State go into Houston and try to get a little bit of their mojo back and show them they can win without Curry. I know Curry hurts, but you kind of plug in Cook. I mean, he can kind of sort of get you passing. And then what if Thompson and Durant go off? I don't know, bro. I mean, Houston's not that deep right now. I couldn't take a -4. I know it's a huge revenge game, but I don't know, man. Maybe look at the under in this game, but it's a tough one to call. I know they having issues. Draymond Green say they talk him and Durant, but you never know, man. They could come out balling.
Yeah, they talk, but you see what Green was saying too, talking about whatever the offseason come for Clay or come for Durant. You know what I mean? It was good while it lasted or whatnot. You know what I mean? He wishing whatever, man. How do Green know he gonna be there? I mean, that's the whole thing. How do they know he'll keep his ass around? Maybe he have to go. But the one thing I do know about Golden State is that's what gives him my identity right now. You know what I mean? Green is their identity. He's a enforcer. He's a rodman. He's a shit. You can Trail Sprewell, that attitude. You know what I mean? He they attitude. They a grit they have over there. They build and beard. You know what I mean? He's that guy from Golden State right now. So tonight, the way I was looking at it too when I was capping it, I was like, man, he may be on a whole other level tonight. He may want to prove that okay. He gonna get booed. He likes the boos from the crowd for one. You know what I mean? That turns him up. That pumps him up right there. Just the boos from the crowd that you know you're gonna get from the Rockets. He may go out there and ball tonight. You know what I mean? And show KD like it's all good now. He gonna go out there and go get him a double. He may put up some points and get a double tonight. Probably some assists too. I don't know what to expect from Green in this situation. Curry out. Curry averaged 29 and 5. Cook filled in nice the first game, if you ask me. The first game he filled in quite nice. They lost that last game against the Clippers before then, but you know why they lost that game, the drama between Green and KD. But there's already losing in that game, and Cook didn't really show me too much of nothing. Also, in the win against the Hawks, I didn't really see too much from Cook that really impressed me right there. And to beat the Rockets tonight, they're going to need all 3 stars to show up. They're going to need Clay to show up. They'll need Green to come up and play. They're going to need KD to do what he got to do, or Clay. I don't know if I already said his name or not, but they need them all to show up tonight and perform. I mean, Golden State's 11-5 straight up in the last 16 and 11-5 ATS last 16 games against the Rockets in this situation. The Rockets are healthy now, but they got their own drama too. They just let Carmelo walk away. They cut Carmelo and they made him the scapegoat. Luckily, they cut Melo and they went on a 2-game win streak. They beat Denver and they beat Indiana, so they looked like that was a smart decision. You know what I mean? So Carmelo, it actually does look like he was to blame if you want to look at it that way. But now they're gonna let their defensive people walk away. Not Melo I'm talking about, but Ariza. They let Mabute go. They brought in Melo. Now Melo's gone too. So they really didn't do nothing off season if you look at it. Chris been hurt, I mean, for most of the time. Now he in the lineup. Now Gordon is back tonight. They looking like they're fully healthy, but they still missing some pieces out there. I think they got like one person still on the bench. I forget who's still not playing. What's that center name? Nemo or something like that.
Nene.
Nero or
Nene.
yeah. Nene. Yeah, they got somebody still sitting out. No, not Nene. Is it Nene? It's somebody else. It is probably Nene. Yeah, they got so I don't know, man. This is a tough game to call, but I did jump on the over first quarter though. I took the over 56 in this game. I expect to be buckets. The way the Rockets don't really play. They play defense. The way they play the defense, they put up points at home, and I see Golden State having to put up points too. To me, this is just going to be a shootout, man. Maybe KD show up, maybe Green show up. If anything in this game, I like the over. I know you mentioned the under, but the over would be the call for me. Like I said, I'm on the over in the first quarter, and I would say the over in the full game. It's going to be tough tonight. This is a tough one to call, man. Like I said, both of them got drama on both sides of the court. They got drama internally. The Rockets let their man go, and they still trying to make moves right now. Now the Rockets out there looking for a body. Who can they fill? What are they going to do to fill Carmelo's place? What are they going to do to fill a Reason spot? What are they going to do to fill my Butte now? What are the Rockets going to do? You know what I mean? They got to figure out something for me because I got them plus 800 to win the championship. So they better figure this shit out real quick. They got to figure it out. They got to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, man. The Rockets should have won last year. They should have. I watched the whole season. I followed it real closely. I followed the Rockets really closely. If Chris Paul would not have gotten hurt, they would have won the championship. I guarantee you this, man. I'm telling you. Obviously, if they would have beat the Warriors, they was going to face the Cavs. The Cavs was going to beat them. Hell no, man. The Rockets was going to win last year. I mean, this is a real tough game to call because, like I say, it's a real tight matchup. And I know when they do play, these two teams don't like each other. Like you say, Harden and Paul and Gordon, I feel like would have to go off tonight. All three of them would have to go off tonight for them to beat the Warriors because we all know Kevin Durant and Draymond Green, they both gonna have something to come out and play for. I mean, and Klay Thompson, he don't care. He gonna come out and bust threes every day, whether he got something to play for or not. That's just him. You know what I'm saying? He come off them screens. I'm talking about it's deadly, man. It's lethal. You better stay on Klay Thompson, and then he can play defense too. That's the thing that people don't know about Klay Thompson. He may be undervalued and go to state, go to another team and shine. He is one of the best players in the NBA, offensively and defensively. I'm telling you, he's so underrated on defense, man. I'm telling you, he can lock up Harden. I guarantee you, they put him on Harden tonight, and he can lock him up possibly. But I mean, it could be a fast-paced game too. This is one I didn't have a bet in at all. If I was to bet it, I would probably have to take Golden State with the 4 points, and I would have to take the under. That's just me, but I didn't bet it at all. So I mean, you don't have to respect my opinion at all.
The best bet to me was earlier when the line first came out, and it was what was that, even, and then it just jumped up to what, 3.5 or minus 3.5. And even then, I think the money line was like at 135 at one point. Now it's higher. I mean, like I said, I think the over is the spot in this one. Crazy part about lately of how I've been on my little losing streak of certain little games I've lost, and the way I've lost them, it's been fluky as fuck. But my total's been hitting, except for yesterday. I had one total that didn't hit for me. That was the Boston over 209. But then before the game even clicked off, I think the Boston total had moved up to like 211 or something. So I was on the right side of it. It just didn't happen to work out that way. They didn't put up my points. But at the same time, this is a tough game to call, especially being our first game of the night. You know what I mean? The one that kick off early and get the night started. You know what I mean? It's a tough one to call. I know a lot of Golden State fans want to hop on Golden State in this situation. A lot of Rockets fans looking at the Rockets situation. Like a lot of guys I talked to today at the casino, you know what I mean? Everybody was like, well, Rockets at home. Don't fade them at home. Not in this spot. Look how they torched Golden State ass last year when they came in Golden State. So they was like, well, maybe Golden State going there with an attitude this time. If they had Curry out there, like I said, Curry, well, you know they can get their man. And Curry's going to stop and pop. You know what I mean? You got KD to work it. Clay is Clay, man. Clay is iffy, man. He's hot and cold to me. It's all about Clay. If Clay don't show up and be Clay don't have 15 points by fucking halftime, man, Golden State not gonna win this game. That's how I kind of cap it. You know what I mean? You gotta look for Clay to pop off in this game. Clay is like it's not Green, not KD. You need K to show up. So if Clay show up tonight, Golden State can win the game or cover. But if not, then I have to roll with the Rockets here. But I just don't like laying the 4.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to take my advice, man, this is a game that you did not bet, man. I'm sorry. It's just too close of a call. You never know what's going to happen. Then the line has shot up so much. Even if you do like Houston, all the value's pretty much gone. They got to beat Golden State by 5, bro, which Golden State is not. I know it's a revenge game and all for the Rockets, but Golden State is not going to want to lose. I mean, they could be down by 10 and end up, you know what I'm saying, losing the game by 4 or something for some fact that they can just go down and hit threes and with like 3 seconds to go. So, I mean, this is a game. If you want to take my advice, man, some game you can't bet every game. Don't force every game. Or just because you feel like you're going to watch it or you feel like it's a good game, don't force a bet, man. I'm telling you, you'll lose money in the long run. So that's just my little tidbit of advice. You can listen or not. I mean, obviously, if you got a nice little angle in it, go ahead and play it. But just for me, when it's a game that's a close call or it's a toss-up, I try not to just be like it's a 50-50 if I'm going to win. I really like seeing like, oh, it's 100%. Like, I know I'm going to win this one. I like that feeling on every bet.
Yeah, me too. No, me too. I don't disagree with you. I know Green is supposed to be playing. Earlier, I said he was on limited minutes, but now I'm checking my RotoWire. Now they saying he game time decision again. You know what I mean? But earlier he was off the thing, so Gerald Green was supposed to play tonight. I know he had restricted minutes. I don't know. Like I said, my bet right now, bro, is on that first quarter over 56, and I'm looking right now at the total. I grabbed the total earlier, so I don't know if the line moved at all. We're sitting at 216.5 right now. I still like the over in this game, man. The over in this game is nice. I think it's going to be baskets tonight. We know the Rockets really don't play no defense, and we know the Rockets like to score. And they've been actually since they've been healthy, they've been scoring points. And the Warriors, I mean, they always put up. They're going to give you buckets. They top in scoring as it is right now. They're going to give you buckets. So I see buckets tonight from both of these teams. And being like the only game on here that's really like worth watching tonight. You know what I mean? The Spurs-Clippers game, yeah, but nothing's like this one. Not with the drama in the media is going on. So I like the over, man. I'll take the over 216.5 still if I was the public out there.
Right, yeah, this is a nice game to watch. I'm definitely going to be watching it very closely for both teams. It's always hard for me to get involved with Golden State because you just never know. They can turn it up at any time, even when they big favorites and it look like it's they're going to blow out. Me personally, I'm always weary of betting their games because I know the public is always on them. You know what I'm saying? Dog, or especially really when they're a dog. So I mean, you see the line went up to -4. Maybe the Sharps are pounding the Rockets. That's the only thing I can think because it didn't open nowhere near that. I mean, I just look at my phone again. It's up to -4. So I mean, it could be the play. It's a great game to watch. Not one I'll be involved in. I'll get involved in these next two games though for sure.
Yeah, about this game. I say, yeah, we'll get to the Spurs-Clippers game, bro. We ain't got to it yet. It's only a small car, Alex. We're gonna get to it. We go down the list, bro. We don't flip flop and hopscotch around. Is that the word, hopscotch? What's that shit called when you throw the little thing when you were a kid? And they be just jumping on nothing.
Yeah,
it's called something. How much stock do you guys put on the schedule fatigue this early in the season? Examples: back-to-back 3 games, 4 days, etc. I really don't look to nothing right now about fatigue in games. I know fatigue come up, but it's too early in the season right now for me to look at fatigue with players. Like, if I'm looking at fatigue, then I would expect a team like Memphis already to be fizzled out, but it's too early for them to be fatigued. I just think it's all about conditioning right now. I don't think a lot of these guys is conditioned, and a lot of these guys don't really give a fuck about no games. We watched LeBron last night actually give a fuck. Why do he care right now? For some reason, him playing with Tyson Chandler has revived LeBron a little bit. Tyson brings energy, and LeBron playing with a vet, playing with somebody he respects. You know what I mean? And he's doing his thing. But now the Lakers also just lost Rondo. He need hand surgery. So we never know, man. It's all about conditioning right now. It's all about conditioning. A lot of these guys aren't conditioned. They're not ready. They've been playing little pickup summer league games and just playing with their homies on the courts and little local gyms, and they feel like they're ready to ball. But until you get out there and run plays and set screens and you get picks and get your body banged a few times and you getting up and you practicing and doing all that same routine, it take a while for your body to get back in shape, you know what I mean, and get ready to play ball every day.
Yeah, Ghost. That me personally, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care when this season. If it's like a third game in 4 nights, and like say if they've been traveling all of them, that's always gonna be a bad spot for the team. I'm not necessarily saying bet on the other team, but you might want to stay away from that team. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be other spots out there. So it's something that I always look at for the simple fact I want to see if that's gonna help or hurt my angle in that game. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm already liking the team and then I see that may make me like it even more if the team I'm going against is on a, you know what I'm saying, in 3 games in 4 days, or they on a travel back-to-back or something like that. But it's not something that I would just take the game off just like that. But you always cap the game fully, look at all the possible angles that you can get in the game. And it's when you got like 8 of them on one team, and you like, oh, I got to take that. But you see a low line sometimes, and sometimes you got to look into the game deeper and be like, damn, why is this line so low? And 9 times out of 10, you will see it, and either you'll be on it or you might stay off of it, or you might even go the other way. But 9 times out of 10, the line is real low. It's suspect. 9 times out of 10, or I would say probably 8 times out of 10, it's probably too good to be true.
I got a tip for everybody that college basketball, man. Do me a favor. If y'all bet college ball, Ohio State and Creighton is at halftime right now, bro. I'm trying to jump on this game. If y'all want the college bettors, man, can y'all look into that little halftime and hit me back on the chat and let me know? I need a side of that one. I want to hop on that game. And the same with Detroit and Southern Miss, man. I wanted to jump on Southern Miss before that game tipped off earlier, and I fucked around and missed it. You know what I mean? I didn't take it. and Southern Miss is whooping Troy's ass like I figured, bro. I saw that coming. But yeah, if anybody can do that little cap that second half for that Ohio State Creighton game, let me know, man. I want to hop on something. So hit me back with that. But how big is losing Rondo? We won't know until we see it. I think a lot of these teams we see right now are going to have a lot of trades. A lot of the teams we see right now, the rosters we see, especially teams who are going for championships. The Rockets, look, if the outside public look at the Rockets and tell Rockets aren't championship ready yet, that means Rockets going to make some trades. They're gonna find somebody out there. But I don't know what bodies are out there and who they can really trade with their roster they have right now to make plays. The same with Philadelphia. Philadelphia, like I seen Teddy said, they traded away all their shooters. Yeah, they had enough shooters to begin the season with, to tell you the truth. When they came into the season, they traded them away. And they just depleted their roster again, but they depleted their roster for an actual star. Butler was a 30 round, drafted 30th by the Bulls. I mean, look how he's overperformed. He's a star. He's an all-star. He's a star. You know what I mean? So as long as he gets there, he gets somebody else around him, and he played team ball, 76ers would be okay. Lakers need somebody else still. You know what I mean? A lot of these ball clubs still need somebody, and we're going to start seeing these veterans probably get shipped. Some of these contracts get moved. Some of these people who ain't panning out. Like I said, I don't see Fultz finishing this year with the 76ers. And if he does finish the year, he'll be in D-League or on the block next year. So who knows? But let's hop into this next game, Jmoney. Atlanta and Denver.
Okay, yeah, Atlanta and Denver. Yeah, Jay Patel, real quick. Yeah, I'm on the college basketball plays I'm on tonight that you can still get on. I'm on Denver. I got them at 4.5. It's up to 5.5 now. And then I'm on the under in the TCU game, and I'm also on Oregon. And this Denver game, the Denver Nuggets, that is, yeah, they just took my money, man. When I bet on against Houston, I thought they was going to circle the wagons. It was a perfect day. You know what I'm saying? Even the old school cats that I respect was on Denver -4. You know what I'm saying? And so it didn't end up getting done. Houston actually came to play that night. I don't know what happened, man. But they playing a perfect team tonight to circle the wagons. I'm sorry, man. I know Denver been struggling. People saying they're not as good as they thought that they was at the beginning of the year. I mean, they've been playing some pretty good teams, though, man. And even Houston, even though I thought Houston was in a little bad spot, Houston came to beat them. But Denver is at home, man. Atlanta on a nice little long road trip. I know it's a lot of points, man, but this kind of reminds me of that Wizards game last night where the line is high for a reason. I mean, Denver's lost 4 straight. They lost 4 straight, bro. The line went from 12.5 to 13.5. Come on, man. Give me Denver in a 20-point blowout.
Hey, bro, I feel you in this spot right here. This is like the one game I did actually bet the 13.5 when I saw it too. And then I looked to see who was all sitting out too for Atlanta after Denver. Been like we said, they've been losing and they shouldn't have been losing. Denver's a better team than what they are. And right now, Atlanta's just outmatched, just way outmatched. This is going to look like how the Boston won last night. You know what I mean? How Boston came out and whooped the ass last night. It's gonna be a replay of that tonight. But this is on the Denver side. No Dedmon, no Prince. Collins still out, Anderson still out, Hamilton, Adams. I mean, they just missing bodies over there, man. You got Spellman out there starting, and Kenny Bazemore. He really ain't been shit all year right now, man. Denver is 1-4 last 5 ATS and 1-5 when playing against ATL. I forget what game it was last week when I had called the same spot in the same scenario, but yeah, I just see Denver rolling. I took Denver first half, and I took Denver full game -13.5.
Yeah, I didn't triple up on it, but I think this is one game of the night where I would take Denver first quarter, first half, and full game. If you got it like that, if you feel like Denver is gonna bust them, it's gonna be from start to finish, man. The way that it should be. I mean, I know Atlanta been playing teams close and stuff, but it's been teams that's been letting them hang close. I mean, if you look at the games that the teams been having next, they pretty much when they play Atlanta, a lot of people just be looking ahead. Denver won't be, bro. They just lost 4 in a row. It ain't no damn looking ahead right now. You gotta go ahead and take care of business with them. Then you can start, you know what I'm saying? You got to get your confidence back. Sometimes you need these little sorry teams to come in your house so you can just blow them out there. You know what I'm saying? Start feeling good about yourself, bro. This is that for Denver. We know this is a good team. We know Denver is a tough place to play. Atlanta's not ready, bro. I think this is like one of the last games of their road trip. They ready to go to the house, man. Get back to their wives and stuff, bro. They're not going to be in it tonight. Denver going to probably smash them from start to finish. I'm just on them full game, but, I mean, I would take a look at that first quarter and first half. How are you guys?
Yeah, I'll look at it. But real quick, before everybody starts, I did just jump on quarter -1. So I'm on Rockets first. I'm on Rockets first quarter -1. I'm on the over 56. For some reason, I feel like the Rockets may just come out. I was looking over here with my numbers, and I see the Rockets probably coming out and getting that the over looks perfect. But as for – oh, shit. That's my family from Idaho calling me. obviously he ain't watching the show, so he's not supportive enough because he's calling me right now. So obviously he's not supportive. We get to talk about that once I get offline. So hey, Kerry, when you watch it later, you know I'm talking about you. Come online. Over your support, bro. Hit me in the chat right now if you need me. But no, yeah, I hopped on Rockets first quarter too. I think they're gonna come out right now and test Golden State and see what Golden State about this first quarter. So they're only a -1. I grabbed a -1, and I'm also on the over 56. But oh yeah, what's up, Underdog? What's happening,
Right.
Joey? Somebody asked too about the game real quick before we move any further on to these other games. You got anything on the NFL tonight? You on the side? You on Seahawks? You on Green Bay? You on somebody?
Nah, I'm not messing with their game at all, man. To be honest, these primetime football games, NFL period, be just so janky, man. I'm sorry. NFL is so tough to cap to me. I mean, I still have winners and pick my spots and stuff, but it's not one of my favorite sports to bet on, man. I'm sorry, especially the Thursday night football games. You never know what the hell gonna happen. I mean, I don't know. I can't give anything. I ain't gonna say anything else. But Joey, you know me, and on Twitter, I said it again. Not scared of no damn Lane Kiffin, nor Texas for to get on them boys, Joey.
For sure. Talking about that earlier in chat too when I was browsing through it. You know what I mean? So yeah, y'all. Hey, one of y'all gonna have bragging rights. Right now, you've been owning my ass for sure a little bit, so I can't say nothing, man. Joey, man, he gonna have you doing push-ups too, man. He gonna have you getting swole too out there, bro. You know, I got Popeye arms, like I've been eating my spinach, bro. I've been doing all these push-ups, big dog. But no, I ain't on no side in this game. But if I did have a sign right now, the way I'm looking at Green Bay is, man, that coach out there playing for his job. I mean, Green Bay playing for a do-or-die situation right now. And you know what I mean? Aaron Rodgers, man, he's a bad man, like that man say. So, and Seahawks, they're not the team that they've been overachieving a little bit to me. But at the same time, I got good coaching behind them. Give me the Packers +3 if I was in the spot. You know what I mean? That's how I would play. Give me the Packers +3 at even money. Give me the even money with the 3 points, and that's how I would play this whole game. But I have no play on it. I probably will in play it later on. You know what I mean? Jump on it after this halftime and see what it's looking like. But as for right now, if I was to play it, I would lean Packers +3 at even. At least that's what William Hill's offering right now.
Yeah. And if it was me and I like the Packers, I mean, I know it seems a little greedy sometimes, but just with the +3, man, I feel like if I'm gonna take it's always a good thing to do. I'm just telling y'all what I do, especially when I cap a game, and especially it's football, and I feel like they're gonna win. If they getting 3, I'll be like, man, I'm just gonna take them on the money line. If it's like +140, 150, that's just me. I mean, very few times it's come bite me in my butt, but for the most part, if I feel like I'm getting somebody +3 and I feel like they're gonna win, I just take them on the money line. But I mean, it could come back to bite you in the butt. It's just something I do to try to get gain a few extra units.
And somebody asking me too about the under in the Nuggets game. I like the under, but I see the Nuggets is turning up tonight. And I don't see no last night where the underdogs just came out and winning games last night. I don't see that happening tonight. You know what I mean? I don't see that. Well, not in this spot here. As for the under, man, I know y'all like teasers. Everybody asking me about teasers, man. Tease gonna stay up to 9 points. They gonna stay +9 and shit, and take the Nuggets under the game under 228. Do a 5-point teaser or something. I mean, figure it out that way or something. But yeah, I'm not touching that over. I don't know what to expect. I mean, I know the Nuggets are gonna turn up, but I don't know if the Hawks may put up points. Shit, we just watched the Mavs burn them by 50 points last night, burn the Jazz team by 50. So if the Denver come out really pissed off and the way the Hawks is missing bodies out there, I know that pace of play for Denver is way different. They're a slower pace team, but it's a slower team against a team who's not going to really do too much to stop you. And they play fast themselves. The Hawks, they lasted almost everything out there they damn self. So Denver don't really have too much to fight. Nothing really stopping them out there. They should just just run over this team. You know what I mean? They should just stampede their ass tonight. So I'm not touching that total at all.
Yeah, I'm not touching it either. I gotta play in the next game though, baby. If you want to tease some shit, you can tease this next game if you want, man. People call me crazy, but shit, we're gonna get into it, man. I'm on the Spurs. I know they just had 2 stinkers, man. They just had 2 absolute stinkers, man. Popovich calling boys out. They called them out the game before last night. I mean, they played the Suns. I was watching this game. In their defense, the Suns were making everything last night. Now, I'm talking about they couldn't miss, bro. You got Devin Booker balling. You had T.J. Warren. I mean, he was like 5 for 5 from 3 at one point, bro. They seemed like they couldn't miss, but the Spurs really were just after a while they got frustrated and was like, shit, it's their night, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Better luck tomorrow. So it's what it seemed like. It seemed like they packed it in, bro. Just got to start getting ready for the next night. Popovich not happy with his team. He lit fire into their ass. I think the Spurs come out and win this game, but I know the line and went up. I guess they would. I guess Bradley is gonna play or something. I don't know why I shot from like 5.5 to 6.5. I don't care, man. I had took the Spurs plus 6.5. I took him on the money line. I think they're gonna win tonight, bro. The Clippers are in a very vulnerable spot. Just beat the Bucks and they beat the Warriors, bro. I'm not saying they don't get up for it, but I just think the Spurs are gonna want to win this game more. They're just coming off the loss to like the 2-11 Suns, bro. You always got to pay attention to a good team or a decent team that's coming off a horrible loss, embarrassing loss to a team that they shouldn't have lost to. That's what we have tonight. I'm on the Spurs.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing my Abute may come off the bench tonight. He may play tonight coming off the bench, but I haven't seen nothing else about it. As for Bradley, I don't really know. He's still game time decision, so I don't know if he's playing or not. I mean, the Spurs have been losing, bro. And you know what the fuck that part was? I was telling everybody before the season started, I'm fading the Spurs. I'm fading the Spurs. Some of these ball clubs that everybody that was talking about beginning of the season that was winning, they was overachieving. I think the Clippers are one of them ball clubs too that's overachieving right now as we speak. I mean, they're winning because of the coach, and that's when you see a coach like Doc Rivers. And certain coaches in the NBA can win games. You see them with Doc Rivers right now. You saw it last year with Brad Stevens. You know what I mean, with the Celtics with his stars missing. Coaches win games. You know what I mean, and coaches lose games. I don't know what to call on this shit. I think Popovich is a brilliant coach. Clippers have been playing some really, really, really good defense, bro. And I don't know what's up to take on here. I think -6 is a little too high. If you ask me, point-wise, really high. If I was to play the game, though, I would agree. I would be on the Spurs plus the 6. Spurs need to win the game right now, and Pop don't really drop 3 games in a row. That's not really a Pop type of thing. He don't go out there and just lose. So I would have to jump on the Spurs here, but you on the money line, correct?
Yeah, no, I'm on the Spurs plus 6.5. I did take them on the money line as well, just for the simple fact that this is one of them games, man. For some reason, this is how I be eating sometimes. I realize a dog. I mean, I'll take the points to be safe, but I'm also going to take them on the money line because most of the time when I take a dog, I feel like they can win right, you know what I'm saying, outright. I'm not real big on, you know what I'm saying, when I'm like, oh, I feel like they'll lose by 6 to 8 points, which sometimes that's the case if you're getting like 11 or 12 points. But when it's kind of sort of a short line, or even this one, I mean, it started. I capped the game at 5. You know what I'm saying? That's what the line opened at. I was going to take Spurs plus 5 all day. That was cool with me. The line going up, hey, that's even better with me, bro. The money line that I got actually wasn't as good as the one it said now. I was a little pissed. I wish I had waited. I thought the line would have went down, bro. I'm on the Spurs this game. They're going to lock up defensively. We know the Clippers play good defense. My bigger play in this game is the under. I was going to wait to tell you that the bigger play is in the under, but I'm still on the Spurs. I think they're going to win this game. I think it goes Spurs and under, but if you want to be safe, you must stay away from the side. I'm on the game to go under, bro. 217. I love the under in this game. I absolutely love it. But I'm also on the Spurs also.
Yeah, I was looking at the under 2, but at 217, bro, I'm definitely going to play it. I'm hoping that I can shoot up to like maybe 224, 225 early, and I can grab it under right there. I want it, you know what I mean, at least give me 6 more points. I'm definitely, so if you guys watching, I'm talking about the under in this game. Jmoney also likes the under in this game. I like it too, but I'm going to definitely play that under. I'm going to wait till it shoot up a little bit early on in the game because, you know what I mean, the line going to move. It's going to move about 6 to 11 points either way. I want to see which way it go, but I'm definitely hopping on the under if the line shoot up. I don't want to take it at 217, but I respect you there. And as for the Spurs, man, people don't like it, but they're missing Gasol. They're missing Gasol's presence right now. When Gasol was even out there and they had the point guards injured, they were playing good ball. Gasol's presence is still a presence, man. You have to have a big man out there. Look at the Lakers. Lakers have been winning since they got Tyson. They look better with a big out there. When you got a big out there, you win it. You got to have 2 things on the team. You have to have a big and you have to have a point guard. Everything in between there, from the shooting guard to small forward to power forward, you can figure out your pieces. But you got to have a point guard and you got to have a big, man. Those 2 people control the pace of the game, the play of the game, the outcome, the rebounds, the points made, the decisions making. They control everything on the basketball court. And the Lakers just got them one. And the Spurs right now, they need a center. They need a true center out there to help them right now. Your thoughts on the Spurs not having a center, especially you being down there in Texas?
Yeah, no, I mean, it seemed like they need Gasol, but I mean, I know he can get them like 10, 12 points a game, like 5, 6 boards, but we got to remember, Gasol not even starting. He coming off the bench, bro, so I don't feel like that's a big loss. That's why he be resting pretty much every game now and then. They pretty much just hadn't been playing good. Just then they have really the players. I feel like they were overachieving early in the year, too. I was fading them, but then a few games I bet against them, and then they came to play, so we know they have it. It's just like seemed like simple certain nights or whatever. But I mean, I know Rudy Gay rested last night. He is playing in this game. I mean, I'm sorry, coming off that loss against the Suns, I'm sorry. They had to be not necessarily rock bottom, but damn. I mean, I know they only lost 2 games in a row, but shit, you just lost to the Suns, bro. You beat them by 30, which I told y'all yesterday, if you watched the show, watch out for the Suns to maybe win that game because they lost by 30 against the Spurs last time. So, I mean, the Spurs can blow the Suns out. They did it easily, but Booker wasn't in that game. But I just feel like this is a total Spurs spot. I'm fading the Clippers in this game off of 2 major wins. I don't think they win 3 in a row like that. I think this is a very vulnerable spot for them. They've been off for 2 full days, and then most of today, so they could come out flat. If they come out flat and the Spurs come out fired up, it could get ugly pretty quickly. I really hope it goes under, but I think the Spurs cover. I don't see why not. I don't see why the Spurs don't come out and win this game. It's either they're going to win or either the Clippers are going to cover. It's that simple. That's why I took Spurs and money line, but definitely think it's a defensive game.
My concern, though, for this game is, bro, the Spurs didn't just lose to good ball clubs, bro. They lost to the fucking Suns and they lost to the Kings. You know what I mean? They lost to the Suns and the Kings. That makes me question, like, what the fuck is going on with this with the Spurs? You know what I mean? Like I said, they missing their big out there. They play better with Gasol out there. They're barely breaking 100 points these games. They're just not looking right, bro. They're just like they're not looking right. They shooting is down too. Everything is just down. Their performance is down. They rebounding is down. They assist is down. Like it's just tough. And right now, like I said, the Clippers are playing solid defense. They're playing solid defense. And with the way the Clippers are playing defense, the Spurs are one-dimensional right now. They're trying to they're trying to force the ball into Aldridge as usual. Aldridge ain't playing down low like he should play. And DeRozan is he's just not looking like DeRozan. You know what I mean? He's not looking like himself either. So I don't know if it's the fact they're trying to put White back in the lineup and they're trying to get a point guard when DeRozan was handling the ball more when the point guard is out. Maybe they should go back to that philosophy. When you replace a man handling the ball and then you lose your center and then you bring a point guard back, their lineup is kind of shaky. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? It's a little shaky, but what do you feel about they fatigue? They're an older team as well. I know I'm not trying to talk to you of the Spurs. I'm just asking more about your opinion. But they're a shaky team. They're an older team. They didn't play 2 games already on this road trip they done had. They're on their 3rd game right now on this road trip. You don't feel the same fatigue that you felt about 76ers last night when they come to the Spurs?
Well, I looked at this game and pretty much every angle's from it. And like you say, if you wanted to talk about it, you couldn't because I already bet it. You know what I'm saying? But I dig what you're saying. I see what you're saying, though. But just my angles on this game, yeah, they played the Kings 3 days ago. Then they had a day off, which, I mean, we can't really just say that they lost to the Kings like that because the Kings been playing everybody tough. Then in Sacramento, me and you were on the Spurs in the game. We thought we were going to get it done. I can't say it doesn't surprise me that the Kings beat them. The Kings been kind of balling lately, bro, and they're a real young team. So I can't knock them at all for losing against the Kings, and I can't knock them from losing against the Suns because it was a 30-point blowout revenge game. You see what I'm saying? So those 2 games, the starters didn't play a lot of starter minutes last night because Pop had them out the whole 4th quarter. They pretty much realized in the 3rd quarter that it wasn't their game. You know what I'm saying? The starters didn't play a whole lot of minutes. And losing to that sorry team like that, Pop being pissed at you, like I say, I have no doubt in my mind that this game goes under. I just also feel like the smaller players on the Spurs, but I also feel like the Spurs are going to win this game. I feel like they are ones that's going to bring the under. The Clippers can get up and down if you want. The Spurs are going to make this a lockdown defensive game. Usually when they play pissed off, they play a real defensive game, and the Spurs is a good road team. You know what I'm saying? So I know they've been losing, but the reason because they lost those 2 games to a lesser team is the main reason why I'm taking them tonight. I mean, I saw the line shooting up. It wouldn't surprise if the Clippers did win, but I'm just picking a spot with the Spurs in this one to come in pissed off, playing pissed off, coming off 2 bad losses. It's either one thing, they're going to circle the wagons tonight, or those 2 losses really did mean something, and they're in a pretty bad spot. So, I mean, I bet on for Popovich to have them ready tonight. If it doesn't happen, then that means the Spurs really are in trouble. But I definitely think the game goes under, whether the Spurs win or not.
Gotcha. Well, let's run down these. Uh, as for myself, I'm on Golden State. I'm on the first quarter over 56. It's at 56 and a half when I looked before the show started. I'm also on Rockets first quarter -1. I have no play at all on either side of this game at all. I am on an over 223. Also, when it comes to this next game, Denver game, on Denver first half -8. I'm on Denver full game -13 and a half. I have no play on the total in that game. I don't have any clue, but I would say in play it. And as for this final game, I'm not making a move. I'm not busting a move on it. Like I said, I really don't know what I want to do. I would say I'm rocking with you when I'm going to hop and take the Spurs plus the 6. But I just want to sit around, man. This is an in-play game. It's the last game of the night for me. So if I win some money on the other games, then yeah, I'll roll something over and play it. I don't want to force no bets. Just to take a bet, just to take one. I've been doing that for the show because the show's on here, taking every bet that I put out and just trying to be a responsible bettor and let you people know I bet what I say. So I'm not going to say some shit because if I say it, I'm going to be forced to bet it. And I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to sit back and in-play it and see what come along my way. But I have no disagreement with you, Jmoney. I think 6 points is a little too much for a Spurs team, a pop coach Spurs team off of 2 losses to 2 mediocre teams. Yeah, the Kings are above mediocre. They've been playing just like they've been playing great. And so, that one I can understand. But that loss the other night to Atlanta, the Suns, that didn't make any sense yesterday to me. To me, that was just a lack of effort. They didn't really give a fuck. And then even the coach saw they didn't care. So, like you said, they pulled them out. So, hopefully tonight they come out and ball. They cover some. But the Clippers have been playing decent defense. No play for me, though, bro. You want to let them know what you want?
Yeah, in the first game, I'm just going to watch it. I'm going to be a spectator. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to watch these games. I like to watch the games for looking at the two teams for the next game that they're going to play. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to do for this one. I'm not going to have any play at all. I'm not going to live bet it. I'm not doing anything with that game. I'm taking the Nuggets. I got them at -13. I don't think if the Denver is going to cover this game, it ain't going to matter what the spread. They could be 18 and a half. They should blow them out pretty much just like the Wizards did the Cavs yesterday. I'm looking at this spot pretty much the same exact way. I like Denver to circle the wagons and win by a sizable margin tonight. I'm on the Spurs +6. I'm on the money line, and I'm on the under at 217. If I was you, I would hop on the Spurs and Clippers under with me at 217.
Yeah, before we go too, man, I got a play I'm on tomorrow that I'm definitely gonna take tonight. I'm gonna jump on Wizards -6.5 tomorrow against the Nets. Nets are not gonna be able to recover, rebound really that easily from that LeVert injury. And I'm hearing that Allen may be sent out again tomorrow. So I'm definitely hopping on the Wizards tomorrow. They're at home tomorrow, -6.5. That will be a play I'll be making. The line may drop, so if you guys want to wait on it, wait on it if you guys want to. But I have a question for you tomorrow. It's 2 games that I have a question that start before we come on. Well, it's actually 4 games to come on tomorrow before we come on. One of them I just want to ask you about. I know you haven't capped it yet, but Raptors +1.5 versus the Celtics. Thoughts on that game? Just off the head.
Raptors all day. I was looking at it before the spread even came out. I'm on the Raptors. Give me the Raptors, bro, all day, especially because they off 2 straight losses, right? Yeah. Come on, man. Give me the Raptors. I'm on them. I can't wait till they come out in my book. I'm hopping on it.
Yeah, my book right now is at 1.5. You think by the time you're 2.5, 3.5, or you think they'll be favorites?
I'm actually looking at it. Hold on. Let me look at it real quick. I don't think it's gonna matter, but I'm on the Raptors. Yeah, the money might start coming in on the Raptors, bro. I'm trying to see how they played this year already.
I don't think they played.
They played already. Yeah, they played on the night. They played on October 19th.
Right? They played in Toronto, correct?
Yeah, they played in Toronto and Boston lost, so it's a revenge game for Boston. That's tough. The Raptors should win off of 2 straight losses. They should. I don't see them losing 3 straight. Boston is at home off revenge. That's a tough one. I had a feeling that too. That's why the line is the way it is. But I would still have to lean Toronto just for the simple fact that they just lost two of those games. And they were like 10-point favorites in both games.
And then another game I got a question for you about tomorrow is but we could just go through. We got some time. So I'm going to ask you about these 2. I haven't capped them either, but my lines is up for them. What do you feel about the Jazz +3 versus Philly at home now -3 with the Butler debut?
Yeah, I know. And see, the whole thing was I was thinking about, I know I was staying out Philly or fading Philly the first game, and I was thinking that I probably would take them the second game, especially if it was at home. But damn, then you got the Jazz that just came off probably the worst. It'd probably be the worst loss in their franchise history, bro. And that's like a rock bottom angle. I have to bet them the next game. I'm sorry, bro. I know Philly. I know that's their first home game with Jimmy. I would have to take the Jazz, bro. They just got their ass buzzed by 50, bro. They got to come out and they got to. I hadn't fully capped it, but just first glance, I would have to take the Jazz with the points. The Phillies still don't have the chemistry, bro. So it's really like the same thing in the first game. They at home this game, but they don't have any chemistry at all. It's really hurting them right now. When you get a new player like that, it actually hurts you before it helps you.
And another game too, we come on, man. Heat versus Pacers. Heat getting 4.5 versus the Pacers minus 4.5. What caught my eye was the total sitting at 212. I think I'm gonna hop on that over if I get off of here and cap it tonight. I think the over is the play in this Heat versus Pacers game that's sitting at 212 tomorrow. Your thoughts on the spread or the total?
Yeah, I would probably look at Pacers. They've been off. They've been off for a few days. I know the Heat just beat the Nets, but they kind of caught them in a bad spot. I would probably have to take the Pacers. The Pacers already beat them. Well, I was on that game. We was on that game, and the Heat was hanging pretty close. I know you say over, but that first game was pretty tight, bro. This one should be even tighter. Indiana play even more better defense at home, but the Heat been running and gunning. That's a tough one. I probably won't be on that one. If the line was like 2, the Pacers, which it wouldn't be because they were favored by 2 in Miami. But if it was like that, I probably would take them. But I don't know. I'm actually looking at this Portland and Minnesota game right now. I see Portland favored by 1.5.
It's Dame 100 though, because he wasn't playing like he was 100 yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna dive into all that later, man. I'm gonna jump off right now so I can watch this Raptors, but this Golden State Rockets game. Anything you want to let the people know before we get out of here? I know we're gonna end early. We had a short game today. You know, I mean, short little slate today. So we sit back and ease up. I appreciate the short card today because yesterday 11 games was $6 one straight outright. It was an ass kicking for me. I can't take too many more of those. You know what I mean? Shit. Y'all gonna be looking at me like an urban legend. Y'all gonna be speaking to me like, remember King Real? Who don't say his name 3 times? He may pop up and make your ticket lose. You know what I mean? We don't want to.
Just two things I want to say for tomorrow. 2 things I want to say for tomorrow. The main thing I would probably look at the under in the Utah and Philly game, and I would look at maybe Sacramento plus 6.5 in Memphis. I know Memphis at home, but they may be in for a small letdown. The Kings, they got the young players. They got some young players that's been balling, and they could come to play in Memphis. I might take a look at the Kings plus 6.5, man. Y'all know where to find me at on Twitter at Jmoney is money. It's JAY money is money because Jmoney is money.
Yeah, I'm your man, King Real. You know what I mean? I want to say I did ask one of you guys to do that captain for me for the second half of the college game, and nobody did it. So I appreciate you guys for not doing it. I appreciate you guys for not trying hard. I can't look, either you work hard or you don't work hard. If you don't work hard, hey, I can never respect your hustle. Thank you for not doing it. But you know what I mean? I was looking forward to you guys giving me that second half play, but I didn't see it though. But anyway, yeah, man. Y'all have a good night, man. I'm King Real, and it's been a tough, bumpy road this last week, but we're going to get back on tonight, man. So let's get this cash. Let's get these bucks. It's my man, Jmoney. I'm the man, King Real. Make sure you always line shop at the SBR review. Make sure you go sign up for that SBR Pro. Make sure you join us tomorrow for this Friday card, man. It's Friday. Let's go out with a bang. Let's get some of these chips back. Let's double our bankroll tomorrow, man. I'm King Real. It's my man, Jmoney. Thank y'all guys for joining us, women and men. As we say, deuces. Have a great night. Love y'all.